In a recent move that has ignited political controversy, President Joe Biden made the decision to pause a significant shipment of bombs to Israel, eliciting a spectrum of responses from Congress. Progressives in Congress, a faction that has been vocal about their desire for the U.S. to reevaluate its approach to the conflict in Gaza, have welcomed the administration's decision. They attribute this pause to the pressure exerted by Democrats on the president to encourage Israel to alter its military strategy in Gaza. This group of lawmakers sees the pause as a win, a signal that their persistent calls for change are beginning to reverberate at the highest levels of government. On the other end of the spectrum, the reaction from leading Republicans has been one of swift condemnation. They criticize President Biden for capitulating to the demands of what they describe as the party's extremist wing, thus undermining congressional intent. Notably, the halted shipment comes in the wake of a recently passed multi-billion-dollar aid package for Israel, making the pause all the more contentious among those who see it as a betrayal of U.S. commitments to Israel. The catalyst for the Biden administration's decision was the potential for escalated military action in Rafah, a city in southern Gaza where over 1 million Palestinians have sought refuge. With Biden pushing for a ceasefire to avoid a major offensive, the pause in weapons shipments is being positioned as a bid to mitigate further humanitarian crises. However, this move has not gone without criticism. Some Democrats, particularly staunch supporters of Israel, voiced their opposition, fearing it may signal a weakening of the U.S.-Israel alliance. Contrarily, Republicans, including Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell and Speaker Mike Johnson, have lambasted the decision as capitulation to anti-Israel factions within the Democratic Party, even drawing analogies to former President Donald Trump's controversial freeze on military aid to Ukraine. Amidst this political maelstrom, 3 mortar rounds landing near a Gaza humanitarian aid distribution site have underscored the volatile security situation. Although these attacks did not cause any injuries or substantial damage, they serve as a grim reminder of the conflict's potential to escalate rapidly. As debates over the weapons pause continue to unfold, the events in Gaza and the halls of U.S. Congress are a telling example of the intricate web of diplomacy, military strategy, and domestic politics. The Biden administration's pause on arms shipments to Israel thus stands at the crossroads of pressing humanitarian concerns and the geopolitical imperatives of one of America's most contentious and long-standing alliances.